Let's play.
Tavers, the Meow Wolf role-playing game, is live and fully funded on Kickstarter. You will find collaborative storytelling, tactile inventory management, and goal-oriented story and character progression. Together, you and your friends will craft a story you won't soon forget. Brought to you by Exalted Funeral and Meow Wolf, Tavers, the Meow Wolf role-playing game, live on Kickstarter now.
We've got a plan, right? Everyone needs a plan.
I can come up with one if you like.
I mean, if you want to try, every plan's an option.
Okay. Let's take the well.
We can take the well. What do you mean? Like, transport it, take it brick by brick?
No, he said taint. I know a thing or two about taints. I'm Ron Santiago Bentos, chief pervert of the magic circle.
Yes, well, I mean, I suppose anything could work. Maybe it's some sort of magic spell and tainting it with something would stop it.
We poison the well. Maybe
That
with
is
botula.
a great plan.
That's the word he used. That's the word he used. Poison.
What? Well, we poison the well with botula, and that's a lovely reference to anybody who was listening to Hardcore in 2001. Thank you very
Yep.
much. Okay.
He called Ira poison.
Ira was poison? Why would they be poison? Does Top know anything about Ira that would, like anything about her background or anything like that that would...
She fell off a ladder once.
Listen.
Roll me an Arcana check, and actually roll this at advantage because I'm gonna like use the fact that Ronson's there as well.
Okay. We've got, I'm glad it was an advantage, we've got a 4 on, and then an 18 on the dice I've been rolling all night. So that is 21.
Okay, what's your modifier for Arcana?
So it's an 18 plus 3, so it's 21, so it's a 3 modifier.
Instead of your modifier, we're going to use Ronson's because I feel if Neil was here, he'd have probably done that check.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a plus 6, so you're like 23, 24.
Fantastic.
So what Ronson does know is that whatever happened with Ira back in Lafleur the first time, he obviously brought her back. This is sort of part way between the land of the living and the dead, and if the well is using the souls of the dead, perhaps, and it's been referred to Ira being poisoned, perhaps something living is poisonous or could disrupt the well in some way.
Interesting theory, Ronson.
Why, yes. Oh, that was terrible, sorry.
Are you suggesting you sacrifice yourself for the well?
No, of course not. What would you do without me? No. I wonder if there's a reason that your mother friend, your nun friend, the one you pushed off the ladder.
She fell.
I wonder if there's a reason she's being kept so far away from this thing.
So you think we should go and get Mother Ira and feed her to the well? Kill her again? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I wasn't going to say it, but if you want to kill her, maybe we just speak to her.
Again? Kill her again?
Yes, again.
It was an accident. Fine. A change of plan then. We go and find Ira. And then, I mean, she was part of the plan anyway to rescue her. But there's big bad boss. Maybe we could feign the health and safety thing again?
Shall I go and talk to Jasper? He's around here somewhere.
I think he went down to the well. We saw him running that way a moment ago.
Well, maybe I'll just head to the well then.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to Jasper again.
Fiddlesticks, whatever your name was, stay here.
Zebis?
Have me barrel.
Zebis is... yes, Zebis, stay here.
She just sort of phases through the barrel.
Yeah.
Jeffrey!
You're going barrelless. I'm on my way.
Jasper!
As you head down this central staircase, you see the huge well sort of towering, and Jasper's there, sort of putting up some hazard tape. Caution, do not enter.
Jasper!
I'm going to get my clipboard out again. Do.
Oh, hello, I'm doing it. I'm working
you're good.
On it. Just give me a
good.
minute.
You're good, mate. Take a break. You're in the union. You get 5 minutes break an hour, don't you?
Well, yeah. If they're not looking, I usually take 10.
Hey, that's the way to do it, little man. So we're not here to bust your bones. Do you get it? That's a popular play on words, isn't it?
Oh, because I'm a skeleton. Yeah. Very, very, very funny.
Thank you very much. I thought so. No, we're not here. You take a break. So we've done the routine part of the inspection. We've seen the guard dog. Oh, hey, and he could see us with his eyes, no doubt, because he's a big lad. What do you feed him?
Oh, well, I don't really. I don't get involved with it. It's all a bit alien, isn't it? I'd never really see it eat.
That's a fair point. That's the right answer as well. Well done. Shouldn't mix up maintenance with pet supervision. That could cause accidents. That was a little test, and you passed. Well done. So we're on the final part of the inspection, and it's this well. It's bloody well of souls, and we've got to make sure this is all sorted, haven't we? So I can see you've already made a start putting up the safety tape and stuff. You're doing a good job, by the way. Jaspels Downs. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. I'm trying. It's just me, and it's really hard work.
Yeah. So we got to get to the nitty-gritty serious stuff now. You know, I've got to put my serious hat on. Hey, between me and you, you're not in trouble at all. By the way, you've done a very good job. It's just more of a thinking out loud thing about how do we stop the thing that could stop this happening. You know, what would you say from your experience as maintenance of the well is the one thing that could stop this well performing its unholy task?
I start writing a risk assessment out for the well.
Well, it's continuously feeding off the souls of those in the afterlife. So that was a bit of a job, collecting all of that up, finding finding the dead who were happy to sacrifice. We kind of had to convince some of them. So I guess if the source of fuel stopped, so if suddenly we were cut off from all of the dead souls, that would probably cause problem. I mean, if something else got in there that shouldn't, like, that's why the tape's important. We don't want anyone else falling in there and contaminating it. It'd be like, imagine there was 2 types of motor vehicle, a motor being like a mechanical thing, and there was one type of fuel called petrol and one type of fuel called diesel. Imagine that. And you put diesel in a petrol car and it would blow up. It'd be a little bit like that.
Oh, how do you think we would stop the good souls or the good magic going into this well? I mean, we could put up some, like, tarpaulin, maybe?
Well, I don't know. It's pretty far gone. It's tapping directly into the abyss. So I don't really. That's kind of beyond my pay grade. I'm just really here to put up the tape and sweep the floors a bit. That
makes sense. Who would be the skeleton that would sort of look after that aspect of it. It's going to be the big boss, I suppose. But anybody else?
No, just the boss.
Okay. We're booked in to see the big boss later, so I'll have a word then. So I think I'm gonna recommend some tarpaulin, just to keep things in check, make sure it's not spilling over, just to make sure that the good souls don't get in there and mess up our evil, devious plan.
I mean, good souls are fine as long as they're dead.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what would happen if we threw like an alive person in there?
Oh, it's the whole diesel petrol. Oh, you're not writing this down. It's the whole diesel petrol thing. You put an alive person in there, then it's going to grind the whole thing to a bloody halt.
No, I'm paying attention. I'm making sure that you know, Sonny Jim, and don't get lippy with me, hey? Come on, we're all on the same team here.
Does it have to be a person? I look at Ray.
Ray's not here.
Where's Ray?
Ray's in the bath.
Ray's in the hag house. He's playing chess with Baba Yaga.
And he's cheating.
Right.
He's having to run around and move the pieces himself because she's just a head now to the wall.
Sorry, does it have to be a person or can it just be anything living? Just for my Kosh assessment.
Hold on, hold on. So when you say person, are you saying that to be a person, what criteria are you saying something has to meet to be a person? Does it have to be human or a tiefling? Well, sorry, a dragonborn like you? Is that what you're saying?
No, a humanoid.
No. And a soul, really.
Anything that has a soul. Okay, that makes sense, yes. So to avoid putting anything that has a soul in, I'll put that on the assessment.
Or anything that is alive, any being that has a physical body that is still alive and has a soul, that could not go in there. Only souls, only the spiritual essence of a individual, the soul.
Oh, okay. Wish we still had the thing that Ronson had with the soul in it of the child. No, the soul with the child. You know, the doll. The doll. But the soul's not in it anymore. We threw the doll in the potion.
Yeah, but it kind of came out all bleached, and he still had it.
But it's not got a soul in it anymore because that died, right? That's what I mean. I wish we still had that.
Your 10 minutes are up, mate. We're going to have a little huddle. You go about your business. I'll speak to you in a minute. Ronson, yes, dear boy. When you do your we're huddled, he can't hear us. When you do your bring people back to life magic, does that bring their soul back? I don't know. I'll ask Dave. Dave, does it?
Oh, this is the bit that's confused Ronson a bit. So he's kind of thinking that this is why Ira seems to be so important to this, because she is dead, but she also has a physical body and a soul. So from what you're getting from Jasper, it seems to be it's the part about the living body that's the problem. Like the well is feeding off of the spiritual soul, so something that is physical and meant to be bound to the physical plane would cause a problem.
Okay, so my plan would be, and tell me if I'm way off with this. This skeleton is dead. It's an undead creature. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Ronson's come back to life spell on an undead creature. Would that make them undead? Because if we can snap off a spell to essentially bring this skeleton back to life and then just punt him into the well, would that do it?
He's got a soul. Because his name's Jasper. He's got a soul.
It just needs to be alive. And Ronson has spells that can bring people back to life.
All right, Evanescence.
I do, actually, yes.
It's definitely an edge case because by nature of being an undead, it's already being like
Dead.
magically, yeah, it's dead and being magically like reanimated.
So the spell that's on this skeleton is very different from the spell that was on Mother Ira. Is that what we're saying?
It would be fair to assume, yeah.
Reading between the lines, then, in theory, it could work, but also it would then discard about 20 pages of preparation. Is what I'm hearing.
Not necessarily.
Too much of a shortcut.
No, genuinely, I hadn't thought about the mechanics of the philosophy of what does it mean to be alive. That's not something I'd really prepared for this evening. I'll be honest. In terms of how you go about it, do what you wish. There will be consequences either way.
Brilliant. There will be consequences coming from our DM on the first game back. Love this for us.
Not necessarily bad consequences. Some consequences are good.
Yep.
Okay, so it's difficult for me to make a call because I can't see Bronson's spell sheet, but does he have anything that would fit the correct criteria to make the undead alive?
Most of the stuff he has, because you remember when he brought Ira back, he was channeling the power of the of the ancient necromancer. That was a different type of spell. The stuff he has day to day is more about someone who's on 0 HP, getting them stable rather than bringing them back to life. Like turn undead is something that's very different. So no, he doesn't have the ability to bring something that is dead back to life like he did with Ira all that time ago.
Okay.
Is Thing classed as alive?
Is what, sorry?
Thing.
Oh, what's his name?
Ronson. I don't remember what Ronson called him.
Pete or something.
Ivory Paul.
Ivory Paul. That's it, Ivory Paul.
I don't believe you've forgotten the name of the breakout character in our adventure, and as the leader with my pet, this is a slight upon my character.
Yeah, I mean, if Ronson's body is alive and Ivory Paul is a part of Ronson's body, it would be hard to argue that it's not alive.
Would it be diminishing returns because it's not a full body?
Well, we could chuck it in and see.
What would happen to what we don't know, do we? I'm thinking
we can't make this decision with him not here, though. That's not fair.
We can't inadvertently kill his pet.
No.
Is this area completely devoid of alive animals? There's not like any rats scurrying about or anything, is there?
Not that you've seen.
Plants?
Can you see any plants?
I'm just asking. I might have seen some previously.
I did say that the skeleton had to have a flower in their eye earlier, so that's going to be a struggle.
Is the beholder alive?
Yes.
Uh-huh. You want to yeet a beholder into a well?
Yeah.
Sure. You're going to get the giant crossbow, load it into the crossbow and yeet it into the well?
Yeah, I've got a plan.
Okay. Okay.
Right, so what we need to do... This is still us in a huddle.
Okay.
Boney M can't hear us. What we need to... Move the giant crossbow over here.
I don't think it moves, but carry on.
Well, we'll get the skeletons to do it. That's their job. We put a rope on a giant crossbolt and fire it at the beholder, and then winch it backwards into the well. That won't work. I think we just need to come back with a pigeon and throw the pigeon in there.
I know. I wish I could conjure something right now. I mean, it's a very good plan, Porkai. It's a great plan. firstly, I think there's a few flaws. The crossbow is bolted to the floor, and that one on the top is even bigger than the one you tried to lift earlier. There is only one skeleton, and we don't have a crossbow bolt we don't have a crank system to kind of crank him in. So, a few flaws, but good idea.
Are plants included in this?
Don't make me make the call about whether plants are alive or not. I don't have that sort of power.
But you know the well. I mean, what if, hypothetically, I did a sneaky little spike growth in the middle of the well?
It doesn't have a soul, though, does it?
Do we have speak with plants? No.
I do.
Speak with plants?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If it can talk.
If it can talk.
It's got a soul.
It's got a soul and it's alive.
Yeah.
I mean, don't necessarily have all the answers. So all you can do is try.
I mean,
it feels too easy.
I think it's. Know. I mean, it's worth a try if you want to try it. What's it? It's a spell and 2 spells, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
We'll have to fight our way out though if it doesn't work.
Not if no one sees us.
Okay, right.
We could. We could feign it as a safety check, testing the safety features of the well.
Right. So we send Taskmaster off somewhere else to go and check something else, and then we'll be on our own.
Yes.
Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
It's followed your instructions.
All right. Bye. Okay. In which case, then, can we see the beholder at this point? I assume not.
From where you are now, no.
Okay.
Wait. We need this to work. So the beholder needs to not be looking at us in order for your spell to work. So
That's
maybe one of us, needs to be make a noise somewhere over in a different direction to draw its attention, and then we do the spell.
That sounds like a job for me, Ronson Diego Bentos. Now I sound like a disgraced radio DJ from the 80s.
It's the mid part of the podcast, so it's time to do a little admin, but I'll keep it brief, so don't worry about that skip 30 seconds button. But since you already have your phone in your hand, please do give us a review. It's really important to the algorithm, it massages our ego, and we do really appreciate it. Unless you want to give us like 1 star or something, then keep it to yourself, mate. We have a Patreon with loads of great benefits and exclusive audio and visual treats that you can join for free, or give us a little money, zero pressure. We're on Blue Sky, Instagram and Threads, but not on Twitter though. Fuck Twitter. We have a nice little Discord where people come and chat shit about the podcast and whatever they like. It's very moderated and very wholesome, so you won't have to deal with any twats, and you are very welcome to join. All the links to all the things I've mentioned, our whole back catalogue and more can be found at dungeonsanddickheads.co.uk. That's dungeonsanddickheads.co.uk, and also underneath this podcast. Thanks to our paying Patreons, Stranded, Mo Lane, Matt Hoss, Krista, Russell, Vic, and special thanks to top tier Patreons, Graham and Kaylee. You're all good eggs though. I'll now return you to whatever the fuck was going on before I started talking via the magic of Stephen's editing.
I'm going to go not where we were, because that would put the NPC in undue danger. I'm going to go over to the left instead.
There?
Over there somewhere, yes, that'll do. And then I'm going to wait a little bit for the other two to get closer to the big cauldron, like so. And hop up there. So they're right next to it. And then I'm going to sing a little song to myself about Travis, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to put Travis on YouTube and I'm going to sing along. Sing along with Travis.
So do me a performance check with Ronson's +8 performance.
Okay, so I've got a -1.
If
so
you just roll his standard.
80. So I got rolled a 19.
So +8. Okay, yeah. mean, is it possible to sing a Travis song? Well, I guess it is. He doesn't listen. It's fine. So Ronson does see the beholder appear from round the corner of the turrets and head towards him.
You best be saving Ronson's life, Shitey.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Okay, so I quickly now cast Spike Growth. Dead center at the bottom of the well.
Is there a bottom of the well? First,
You can't see a bottom of the well.
It's close to the bottom.
But you can, you can aim, right?
I aim straight down. Above cast. And then I'll hit Speak with Plants straight after on it as it's forming.
Father, what is this?
Oh,
What have we
Planty.
done here, Father?
Oh, hello, Planty, my big green son. Welcome to the world, first of all.
Father, it hurts. It hurts, Father.
Oh, it will do. That's growing pains. I want you to grow as fast and big as you possibly can.
Father, I hear them all. I hear all of these poor souls. They're being, oh dear, they're being burnt. Father, why am I here?
Well, that again, don't listen to strangers. That's the first thing you lesson. Look both ways before you cross the street and don't talk to strangers. I just need you to be as big a plant as you possibly can. Like a big old plant. The biggest plant in the world. Make your daddy proud. Be a big plant.
Grow towards the light, Father. And you'd see like the tendrils start to poke through the dark as the green growths are trying to climb their way out of the well.
Okay, grow big, all the way down, all the way to the top. Turn into a big Groot in the third Guardians of the Galaxy film. I want you to be hedged for no reason. Do that. Anything I can do to help with that? I can throw. Well, I can't really do any more magic, I suppose. I can cure wounds at you a bit. Would you like that?
No, it's fine, Father. We will do this for you if this is our purpose.
Good lad. Daddy's very proud. What if I put a radiant arrow at the top? And that gave you a bit of sunlight. That might help. Photosynthesis and all that.
Yes, Father, please.
Okay, I do that. I just stab a radiant arrow into the top. And then that makes sunlight appear. Right, so you keep growing. Are we going to go save your Uncle Ronson? Daddy loves you.
So Jasper comes running around going, no, what are you doing? Why is there a plant in the well of souls?
There's a bloody plant in the way of souls. Why didn't you notice the plant?
Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Let's fix this out now. Oh, Jesus. He's not here, by the way. He's in the other place.
Not the other place. We got a meeting with him later. What other place is he at?
Well, the place that's not here.
Which one? He's got a house in Pembrokeshire. He's got a beach house in Skegness.
I don't know. Just he's not in hell. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, we're gonna go get some tree killer or something. What I suggest though is you stay away from this mess so nobody blames you. We don't blame you, but you don't want the bloody Dark Lord blaming you, do you?
Oh, bloody hell, no. Oh, dear. And he starts pottering about, faffing.
If I were you, I'd just leave the immediate area. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with some weed whackers or something. We'll sort it. I mean,
so you hear Ronson calling out to you. Fellows, I could do with some help here.
Oh no, the bloody guard dog's escaped as well now. Is that on your watch? There's a bloody sycamore in the hole and the guard dog's at it and we're guests to help. Jasper.
Oh, yeah, what?
I need you to go and calm the eyeball down.
I can't get near the thing though.
Why not?
Well, I'm being held together by the magic of the dark of my lord. As soon as I walk in front of it, I just fall to pieces. And I don't mean me nerves. I mean I literally fall to pieces.
Listen, Jasper, we're trying to cover for you as much as we can, but you're the night watch Ethan here. There's gonna have to be some sort of noble sacrifice from you, so we can report to the Dark Lord later at his holiday home in Pontypridd that you've done that, so we can bring you bloody back again. It's only going to be 3 hours tops, maybe a day, right?
But well, the Dark Lord's here. I was talking about Jesus not being here. Dark Lord's here.
Oh, make up your bloody mind, Jasper.
No, I said Jesus Christ, and then I said no, he's not here. I wasn't talking about my Lord. My Lord's in the middle with that Ira lady.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
You've known that all the time.
I know, I forgot, all right? I've got a lot to deal with. There's a bloody Narnia's grown up in the hole, and your guard dog's trying to be our mate from the Health and Safety Company. So we're going to sort that out. You look busy. Don't do anything, though. God's sake, don't make it any worse, and we'll go try and sort something out.
Tox, as she walks away, Tox just going to slap a big dangerous, like big plant, and then like a picture of the plant from the Little Shop of Horrors, just on the side with a big circle and caution lines through it, and just look at Jasper and walk away.
So this is happening. Like the ground the castle is on, sort of shaking and shuddering, and something's happening. It's doing its job. Within, and as you head towards where Ronson is, you see the gates that are to the south of you. I'm just going to turn off dynamic lighting again. The gates that to the south of you here slide open, and a voice echoes out. Off with this nonsense now, please.
Afternoon. Health and Safety here. Just doing a check over your castle. Are you scheduled us in?
Don't play games with me.
No, that's precisely why we're here, to make sure that no mishaps happen. You seem to have a plant in your well.
Miss Talk, you disappoint me. And as figure sort of walks closer towards you, you kind of proportion starts to make sense. He's 7 foot tall, cloak, you can't see his face. His arms disproportionately long, as if they drag on the floor if he walked. From what you can see under his cloak, his eyes are sunken in yellow. And chained behind him is Mother Ira. I thought you would be here sooner or later. I didn't. Thought you might prioritize your friend a little more than you have, rather than creating a potting garden in my well.
It's nice, though, isn't it? Really brings a light to the room.
It is disturbing my plans, dwarf.
Yeah, but it's nice, though, isn't it?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
You think it's nice, don't you? You think it's nice. Go on, just tell Porky. The big gnome.
He just ignores you. All of this happened because of you, and you now have the guile to try and stop it.
In my defence, I didn't fully understand the situation at the time, and I came up with a plan that ended the world. That's on me. There was a very important point that I may not have been paying full attention to.
You, your wizard friend, opening the way for me, and then of course you opening up the body of Helios for us to take control. It's all much appreciated, but you don't get to undo it now. You don't get to let me get so close and then take this from me. We will push forward into the land of the living.
What if we say Please.
What are you even trying to defend? Your world is a mess. All you need, you bring me. If I come forward, I will bring order once more. Everybody will be like me and my creations.
Yeah, but all our stuff's in there.
You will be there. You will phase through to the world of the living with us. You can go and get your stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think we get the same enjoyment out of it if we were undead.
Probably should have thought about that. I have been working on this plan for centuries, for millennia. I am not having a dwarf, a tiefling, and an excuse for a wizard stop me now.
Well, if you've been planning for centuries, I think you might have missed something.
I want to ask what it is.
Yeah. Maybe you should have planned a bit longer. Then you wouldn't have seen this massive hole in your plan.
And what do you want with Ira anyway?
I do not need her. I just need her to stay away.
You realise you've done exactly the opposite of that, though, right?
She is not in the well, is she?
Yeah, but you brought her closer to the well, which is close
Because
is the opposite.
I was not going to leave her unattended, was I?
I think you may have overestimated our problem-solving skills.
My dear, and he turns to Ira. I do feel like your friends are missing part of the puzzle. Do you wish to fill them in? And she kind of looks at Tok for the first time, just grimaces at him. Also, it would be kind of you to introduce me to your friends as well. You know my name, so maybe they should too. And Ira looks up, hands chained, says, "Fine. Tok, Hawkeye, Ronson.
Hello.
Yeah.
This abomination is Lafleur."
Down.
Were you expecting a bigger response there, big man?
I don't expect you to understand. Tell them the story, woman. And Ira he pulls on the chain and she shrieks in pain a bit. Lafleur was a great wizard centuries ago. He was one of the first to really talk about his power, not hide it. Being the only one for miles, the small village he lived in, it soon lost its own identity. They only ever knew it as being the home of Lafleur. That's what it became known as. Things went well for a few years before his mother passed away. That was when he decided that if he was blessed with these powers, he might as well use them for what he wanted. And he started to study the dead. He did it in secret. He was sure the rest of the village wouldn't approve. That's when he set up his operation in the caves beneath the village that we all now know as Lafleur, named, unfortunately, after him. He tells me he worked day and night to try and unlock the secrets of mastering life and death, until one day he was caught. His meddling with the arcane had already started to change him physically, so he'd already had to go into hiding under the guise of an illness. So when he was seen robbing a fresh grave for resources, it didn't take long for his former fans to turn on him. What they didn't know is he had tethered part of his soul to the statue beneath the village as an insurance policy, just waiting for the right wizard to come along and free him. And at this point, Lafleur looks up. You can see his gnarled teeth in a smirk. She certainly does my story justice. Now let me continue and show you where you come into this. I spent my afterlife planning on how to get back to this plane, to the very village that cast me aside and took my name. I mastered the theory behind traversing the plains between life and death. I just needed a way back, someone to open the bridge from the other side. I waited years. Then that old fool Bennett came along, and he tried, he really did, but he was never going to master the arts. So imagine my delight when you three blundered in. I'd have gotten to the wizard eventually, of course, but that little mishap with Ira was the cherry on the cake. And you, Diego Bentos, your attachment to the tiefling meant you weren't going to refuse her request. You did exactly as I needed you to. You brought Ira back and you opened the gateway. As you know, I travelled with you for a while, and we had some fun, didn't we? But I was, of course, bound to your soul. I hadn't anticipated that, so I tried everything to get myself free. Then came the failsafe and Helios. You dying was just the jolt I needed to get free from you, but with no body, the closest thing I could find... I'm going to edit point there. But with no body, I had to take the closest thing that wasn't bound to such a restricted form like yours, and that's when I took my place looking over your mortal plane from the sky. I was able to enact some influence, of course, turning the dead into creatures to do my bidding, but it wasn't enough. I was back in a way, but what about my empire I had built in oblivion? It needed to come with me, so I needed another tether. A very convenient deus ex machina that you gave me in the form of the wonderful Mother Ira. Her ties to this world, to Laflear, allowed me to create an anchor point. That masterpiece that you so elegantly crashed through in your hag house. It's taking time, of course, but slowly I am able to push my new world through the barriers of reality and back to the world of the living. So, you see, there is no point you trying to bung it up with your plants, your trees, and he lifts an arm into the sky and just flames erupt behind you as the plant in the well sets aflame. You hear the screaming of the plant in your head. There's no point trying anything more foolish, although it does suit you. My victory is certain.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to any of that, mate. Sorry, I switched off when you said your name was Laffy Taffy. I don't know. Anyway, do you want an arrow to the dick?
You can try.
Can't even see you at the moment. You're not on the map.
I don't yet have an icon.
Well, that's unfortunate for you, because that means you can't hurt us.
Is that so? And he steps back into the courtyard, dragging Ira behind him, and says, "It is inevitable. I have wasted enough time with you." And he snaps his fingers and looks towards the beholder. Time to stop playing games. Feast on them.
You big fucking 7-foot coward. Come and fight us yourself. Don't send your fucking ball out to do it.
And as the beholder floats towards you, all of its tentacly eyes focusing on you, that is where we're going to end.
No. That was so good. We're going to fight a flipping beholder. Dave, what have you done?
I was listening, Dave, but Porky wasn't. Just
Okay, someone had to not listen.
I was listening. It's just the
No,
character.
I meant like, you haven't had to do the Neil bit.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I was also listening, Dave. I took many notes. So that thing's name was Liam.
You're absolute. My notes absolutely do not have you fighting the beholder, by the way.
Oh, for goodness sake. Who did this? Who was it? It was us. It was us. What do we do?
It was absolutely you.
Oh.
We'll just kick the fuck out of it. It'll be fine.
We are level 10. That is a beholder.
Yeah, it's fine. It's probably going to be fine.
It's probably going to be absolutely a TT. Okay.
It's bull-shaped. Just hoof it.
Okay, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay.
Or we'll just run off. One of the two.
Yeah, run away. Sounds great.
So, hopefully, there's some pieces of the puzzle that have come back together. And next time, I'm pretty confident in saying we will be going into the finale of Series 3.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Wow, how is the team going to get out of this sticky situation? I don't know, because this is pre-recorded. I don't know what just happened. Don't forget, though, check out dungeonsanddickheads.co.uk. That contains everything you could possibly need. And thank you very much to Stephen Rankin for editing this and truly polishing the turd into what you hear now. Anyway, back next week. See you Friday. Bye.